Dakota Plains Ag Center in Beardsley, South Dakota with your market comments for November 19th. This video will yield 5 minutes of your time. We'll cover market volatility, we'll cover some market headlines, weather outlook, one action item, one opportunity. Again, I want to personally invite you to attend our producer marketing meeting. It's Tuesday morning, December 1st at 10 a.m. Scott Hansen of the White Commercial Corporation will be presenting a market outlook. Scott is a long-time veteran of the elevator and grain business. At Dakota Plains, we have a shared interest in growers being successful, and we have solutions that fit your bias, and we can help with execution on grain marketing. Today I want to talk about market volatility a little bit, personal experience. When I sold DDGs, there were several times in that position where the price per ton went from $100 to $200 a ton, back down to $100 a ton very quickly, a very volatile market. And as a seller of this commodity, I had to adjust very quickly to the volatility and to be able to keep my offers relevant in the market. Oftentimes I found myself as a seller, I would get connected to a certain price. For instance, if I was consistently selling $195 a ton, and then the market changed and buyers were only willing to pay $180 a ton, I would get angry because they wouldn't pay my $195. I got connected to this $195 number. Now the guys in behavioral finance, they call this a recency bias, where it's a tendency for us to overweight the most recent thing in our mind, and that's something that I struggled with. But what I learned over time is I needed to forget about that number, that price, and focus on what the market was willing to bid me now. In that position, I didn't have the luxury of carrying inventory, so I couldn't just wait for the market to get better. So I had to adjust and forget last week's market or even yesterday's price. I had to focus on today. So what I learned was the market always changes. Yesterday's market is gone, and I can only focus on today and the future. Why I'm talking about this, what I hear growers talk about sometimes is they're still attached to those market, or what the market was offering when the market was offering higher values, maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago. I understand why they're connected to those prices. Those values made farms very profitable during those times, so I understand that we want to go back to those prices. The fact is the market has changed. Supply outlook has changed. Macroeconomics have changed. A lot of things have changed since we've had $5 corn or $10 soybeans. I know it's a hard pill to swallow. It's a pill that I've swallowed too. But we have to accept that the market is what the market is today. When we do that, it seems like we can move forward and we can focus on solutions to meet our goals. Today's headlines: we had nearby corn futures were up 2, January soybeans settle up 2 higher, and Kansas City wheat trades up 3 today. We had a risk on day to day. We had some good export numbers. Weekly corn, beans, and wheat export sales were above the trade expectations this morning, which supported the markets today. Like I said yesterday, funds are short. The funds are estimated to be short 101,000 corn contracts as of Tuesday, and they're short 70,000 soybean contracts after Tuesday's close. U.S. dollar was weaker today, which also supported commodities. Yesterday I posed the question: if the Fed raises interest rates in December, what will that do to the U.S. dollar? I looked into it a little more. Historically, when interest rates increase, US dollar gains value. So if that's true, the US dollar continues to rise. That could be another non-bullish event for commodities. So that Fed meeting is December 10th, and it's my opinion we should look at that Fed meeting like a USDA report. That'll be important for commodities to see where the dollar goes. Like I said, when the dollar's higher, usually it's harder for us to get commodities out of the country and be more competitive in the world markets. Weather looks like the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook is colder and wetter than average for the U.S. and for South Dakota. Tonight locally we have increasing clouds, low of 23, wind 10 to 15. And tomorrow, Friday, we have snow, calling for up to 4 inches here in our area. We have a high near 30 and wind 5 to 15. One opportunity and one action item today is to give our office a call and RSVP for the grower meeting on December 1st at 10 a.m. We're providing a meal after the meeting, so we'd like to get your name down so we can have enough meals and buy you lunch. Thanks for watching. Give us a call. Be safe out there.